Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Colorado's offense will take the field first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall.
And he's got it at the 25. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. Got enough space. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the UCF Knights offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Brown will throw it. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one, a 47-yarder from the right hash. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Brown wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Complete in the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Richardson. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going for it all. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knights! And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll run play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Lewis to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. Buys a little time. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. And when you've been around a while, as this guy has behind center, going the other way, and he's got room. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Richardson. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Knights line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not exactly what you wanted on first down. It's second and goal from the 13. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here's the pressure. Oh, he got loose. And they're finally able to get him on the ground at the 1. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. And you'll have to be precise from the left hash in this short angle. No good. It's still a three-point game after the miss.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last drive. The pick, vitally important to take care of the football this time. There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on first and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. They'll go to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
But right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, it's 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Slings it downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Rushes on him. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Now they'll run it on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Shows him the stiff arm. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jenkins. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man on the right. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Knights can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
And the Buffaloes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Trying to set the tone with the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown will throw it. Forced out of the pocket.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his own.
The Knights will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Running into the open space. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This time they'll go to the running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Lewis to throw. Time to take a shot. And the ball was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's sort this one out. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll line up for a second down play. From the gun, running back on the move. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. His 3rd and long from the 45. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Buffaloes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the inside give. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Buffaloes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Lewis wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Colorado! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
How How about that drive they just put together to tie this football game up? That is exactly what we talked about in the half. Like, coaches circled them up. First drive, set the tone, tie this ball game up. That is great execution out of halftime.
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good plan, too. Obviously made some adjustments there at halftime, things that they would come out and try to attack this defense with, and it looks like they found something here, and that is a perfect way to start the second half. Now an opportunity here to take the lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Wide receiver comes in motion. The running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Makes the catch. It's Richardson. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Jenkins. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Buffs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll give it to Johnson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Brown wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jenkins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. Punt is in the air. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Tries to get it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Lewis to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. This one's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Using the quick game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move, it's Watkins. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Lewis wants to pass. Still looking on the move. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's no good. He missed it. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a 1-possession game.
Well, the kicker had a chance to ice this game if he makes it, but he knocks it off the upright. We've still got a 1-possession game.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure coming. Finds his big tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brown will throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
That might be the nail in the coffin, fellas. This offense, they're trying to get back in the game. You're having to be aggressive. You're now going to have to start taking chances. An errant throw ends up in the hands of the defense, and I think that's all she wrote.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.